noticed that your old automation workflows, Zapier flows, cron jobs, those rigid business rules just aren't cutting it anymore? That's because the new wave is here. It's not just coding instructions anymore. We are deploying software that thinks, adapts, reflects, and learns. Welcome to the age of AI agents. And in this video, I'll show you why they are not just better than traditional software. They are fundamentally smarter. If you are building AI-driven software or even considering automation in your startup or enterprise, this video will give you a roadmap to understand the rise of intelligent agents. Hello everyone, I'm Swarnendu and I help businesses architect smart SaaS platforms and AI-driven systems. Subscribe to the channel if you want deeper breakdowns like this, because we are not just talking AI buzzwords here. We are building systems that works. Traditional software has been the backbone of automation for years, but it is starting to show its limitations. It's built for known inputs, fixed rules, and stable environments. It follows deterministic logic. If X, then Y, always. But what happens when there is an environment shifts? APIs change, inputs get messy, a human tweaks the process. That's where your brittle scripts start breaking. AI agents, on the other hand, operate more like junior team members. They understand context, take initiatives, make decisions, and evolve over time. A great way to summarize it is, this traditional software is reactive. AI agents are goal-driven. Stanford actually formalizes this with their React framework, reasoning and acting, and it showed big gains in performance across dynamic tasks. So what the experts are saying? This isn't just something I'm seeing from the inside. Some of the biggest voices in the AI are saying the exact same thing. Like Andres Karpathy, who led AI at Tesla and was one of the early brains behind OpenAI, said, LLMs are not the product. Agents built on the top of them are. That one sentence sums up everything. The real value isn't just in large language models. It is in how we wrap them with memory, planning, and decision making to actually do things. Menali Michel, a leading complexity scientist and author of Artificial Intelligence, a guide for thinking humans, said, smart systems are not those that react, but those that adapt and reason. And that's exactly what separates agents from old school automation. They adapt, they reason. And then you have SWYX, one of the top voices in the AI developer community and host of Latent Space podcast. He said AI agents are the Django and Rails of this era. That really hits home. Just like these frameworks made web development faster and more flexible, agent frameworks like LangChain and AutoGen are doing the same for intelligent software. Now here is something that caught my attention. Andreessen Horowitz, one of the biggest VC firms in Silicon Valley known for A16Z, ran a panel on AI agents. And their biggest insight was this cycle. Plan, act, observe, reflect. They believe the loop is how modern software should operate. Not fixed flows, but intelligent loops. Even Microsoft jumped in. At their AutoGen summit, they showed agents working together. One finds a bug, another fixes it, a third one tests it. They collaborate and talk to each other. No hand-holding is needed. That's not automation. That is intelligence at work. And here's the real insight. AI agents aren't smarter because they use AI. They are smarter because they behave like humans. They plan, they reflect, they collaborate, they improve. Now let's see why these agents are actually smarter. Because they combine multiple capabilities. They are proactive, not just reactive. They chain tools together dynamically. They use memory, real memory, not just session variables. They reflect on what worked and what didn't, and they learn as they go. So instead of writing 10,000 lines of conditional logic, you define agent roles, toolkits, memory, and let them figure out the best way to solve problems. It's not just doing tasks, it's about solving them intelligently. Now let's look at what is powering this ecosystem. Like LangChain is one of the most popular frameworks. It gives agents memory, tool access, and the ability to execute plans. AutoGen from Microsoft takes it further. You can define multiple agents with different roles, and they collaborate just like real team. CrewAI makes it super easy to prototype multi-agent setup. Super AGI is an open source platform for building fully autonomous agents with built-in UIs. LangGraph introduces event-driven agent flows with full observability, perfect for long-running tasks, and the developers are raving about them. One Reddit user said, "My LangChain agent self-heals, retries, and logs what it learns. My old Python script just breaks." Another said, "Agents handle 90% of my workflow. I only jump in to review and tweak." This is happening right now. So here's a key difference between agents and automation. Agents learn. They don't just run once and forget. They store context using vector memory. They retry failed attempts. They analyze what worked. They adapt their behavior over time. Think about this. An agent fails, retries with a better tool, switches strategy, logs the issue, and improves the next time. The loop requires no manual coding. And developers are learning from agents, reviewing their logs to redefine prompts and improve workflows. That's why this is such a shift. You are not managing code, you are coaching intelligence. This movement is grounded in solid thinking. Books like Architects of Intelligence by Martin Ford predicted this rise of agents. The Alignment Problem by Brian Christian dives into this ethics and complexity of autonomous systems. Melanie Michel's book frames intelligence as interaction, not just logic, exactly what agents embody. Courses from Deep Learning AI and Microsoft teach you how to build this system today. Harvard Business Review and MIT Sloan are already publishing articles on why agents will reshape enterprise workflows. This is a shift backed by research, not hype. So why this matters mostly right now? Gartner says that by 2026, 30% of all enterprise apps will be powered by AI agents. That means software we build and use every day will be agentic by default. Interfaces will talk back. Workflows will plan themselves. And the companies that get this right early, they will move faster, spend less, and build better products. So if you are still building rule-based flows for unpredictable problems, you are already behind. The real age today is deploying autonomous, intelligent software that evolves with your users. So guys, if you are thinking about where software is heading, here is the truth. It isn't about AI features. It's about rethinking how intelligence is designed into the fabric of your product. You are not just writing code anymore. We are designing software that can collaborate, recover, and grow alongside us. And if you want to stay ahead of the curve, this is where you start. So guys, if you found this valuable, please give it a like, drop your thoughts in the comment, and if you want to keep building alongside the future of software, please make sure to subscribe to this channel for more in-depth insights on AI, SaaS, and smart system designs. Are you already experimenting with AI agents or still stuck in automation logic? I'm Swarnendu, and I'll see you in the next one.